What's up, and welcome to the iBall Radio Game of the Week for this 4A Area 15 matchup between the Randolph Raiders and the Westminster Christian Academy Wildcats. Derek Williams here with Breezy on the ones and twos, ready for another exciting basketball game here on the campus of Randolph High School. Big matchup on the way. Area matchup, rivalry matchup here on this Friday night in Huntsville, Alabama. We're streaming live on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and the NFHS network. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're up for an exciting basketball game tonight, and we are excited to bring it to you right here on iBallRadio.com. Now, I will tell you this. A couple of key mentions in this basketball game already. In street clothes, not dressed out in this basketball game, is the standout for Westminster. He's not even in the book. He is not playing tonight. That is a huge loss for Westminster, as their best player, Jameer Battle, will be out for tonight's basketball game. Now, in another interesting take, you don't see this quite often, Breezy. However, when they were coming out for warm-ups, Westminster was coming out for warm-ups, already down their starting point guard in Jameer Battle. Their best scorer, Brady Wilson, turned his ankle during warm-ups.
Yeah, just stepped on the court.
I mean, stepped on the court, came out. I didn't see what happened. I just saw him rolling on the floor in agony, clutching his ankle. Now, he tried to come back. He did participate in the warm-up sessions, but you can tell he was extremely gimpy on that right ankle. So that is an interesting development to see if Brady Wilson will be his normal scoring self, as he is their primary scorer from the perimeter for this Westminster basketball team. We're ready to bring it to you. 18 seconds left before tip-off right here on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming live on the NFHS network. We'll bring right back with you for tip-off after this. We're back here live from Randolph High School for tonight's iBall Radio Game of the Week for this 4A Area 15 matchup between Westminster Wildcats and the Randolph Raiders. Starting tonight for Westminster, number 10, Brady Wilson. Number 15, Maxwell Cobb. Number 22, Reed Kaufman. Number 33, Mike Scott. And number 45, Max Leatherwood. As we mentioned in the pregame, starting point guard is out tonight. Jameer Battle will not be playing. Starting for Westminster, for Randolph, number 4, White. Starting for Westminster tonight, number 4, Charlie White. Number 3, oh, here they go with those Breezy. They give me with the rosters, Breezy.
Say they ain't got you in order.
Yeah, they ain't got me in order. Number 3, Charlie White. Number 4, Charlie White. See, they got me messed up, Breezy.
Yeah.
Also starting, number 1, Hudson Cloud. Number 13.
Apologize in advance.
Yeah, apologize in advance. Number 13, we know who he is. That guy, Brett Enfinger. And rounding out the starting 5, number 23, Alex Kanskowski.
That's it. There you go.
Hey, listen, I'm going to struggle with that one all night long.
Yeah. Just give him a nickname.
Alex
Koch.
Yeah, I'm going to say Koch.
Yeah,
I'm going to say Alex Koch. There you go, Breezy.
Yeah, make it easy on yourself.
And there's the tip, controlled by Westminster. With the basketball right now is Brady Wilson. Hands it off to Scott. Scott up top, gets it back to Wilson. Wilson's moving pretty well. As we mentioned in the pregame, he turned that ankle in the pregame, and it doesn't look like it's going to bother him as he knocks down the 2-point basket to start off the scoring for Westminster. Bringing it up. Enfinger, inside, spin, puts it up, no good. Rebound Westminster, pushing it up. Here comes Wilson, full speed ahead. Kicks it out. 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Randolph. However, it's battled for, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow will go to the Raiders. Already, you can see the intensity in this basketball game starting out, knowing it will be a big-time rivalry battle, because when Brady Wilson hit that first shot, he made sure he let the student section from Randolph know. With the basketball starting out, Cloud brings it across half court. 3 ball on the way for Enfinger, no good. Rebound goes to the Raiders. Loose ball, dove on the floor, picked up, gets it to Wilson. Wilson pushing it fast, full speed ahead. However, it's stolen away, gets it to Enfinger. Now back over to Charlie White. Cloud with it, calling out the play. Cloud crossover to the basket, layup, no good. Rebound goes to Westminster, hand off to Wilson. Wilson cross half court, guarded by Enfinger. Enfinger, good defense. Wilson fade away, and he puts it up and in for the first 2 baskets of this basketball game. And listen, that turned ankle in the warm-ups does not look to be bothering Brady Wilson so far.
Hey, that was a prop.
No, yeah, I think that was a little ploy to throw off the Raiders. However, back down, basket is good by, what we say we're going to call him, Breezy?
Koch.
I think that's Kanowski. That's what
Yeah.
Wilson, 3 ball, bang! Brady Wilson starts this game off on fire as he has the first 7 points here for the Wildcats. The Raiders full speed ahead, gets it up. Basket no good, rebound. Brady coming across, they better stop the basketball. Spin move, up, no good. Rebound tipped around, gets his own rebound. 3 ball corner, no good. Rebound by the Raiders. Enfinger with the rebound. Gets it over to White. White crossover. Kicks it out. 3 ball for Kant. No good. Good move inside by number 15 as he puts it up and in. Maxwell Cobb, and a quick timeout by Coach Trey Hatfield as the Wildcats take a early 9-2 lead with 5:13 remaining here in this first quarter. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with you. Listen, Brady Wilson came out with an agenda. He turned that ankle in warm-ups.
Right.
However, it has not affected him one bit at all as he has come out and scored 7 quick points here for the Wildcats. Coach Trey Hatfield, I spoke to him before the basketball game, and he stressed it. He stressed it. If we can rebound the basketball, we have a good chance of winning this basketball game. The first game was no contest. It was actually a total blowout. I'm sure that's one film that Coach Hatfield did not watch with his players afterwards as they lost that game 71-39, and they're looking for a rebound in this basketball game.
Lance would know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, he would know how to pronounce it. He would have told me. I probably should have got that pronunciation before the basketball. Hopefully he gets a basket here soon, and I can hear it called, and the rest of the game I'll be okay.
Right.
However, Cloud with the basketball up top. Looking. He's touching the ball a lot. It's like they're making me have to call his name. He's getting the basketball.
You gonna get it right for us over with?
I'll get it right.
It's probably real easy.
It probably is. I'm probably thinking way too much into it.
Yeah. Got a lot of alphabets in it.
It does. Got a lot of letters, bro. A lot of letters. Kachansky. That's what I'm gonna say. Backdoor pass, thrown out of bounds. Turnover by the Raiders.
It sound real when you say it that way.
Didn't it? Kachansky. That's what we're going to go with. Kachansky.
Just call him Ski.
Ski. Wildcats with the basketball. Up top with it is Kaufman. Now up top, Wilson. Stop. Pull up. Jump shot. No good. Rebound, Infinger. Looks it up. Throws it ahead. Back to Infinger. Pull up 3 ball. No good. Rebound, Charlie White. Great hustle. Throws it out. However, it's turned over. Picked up by Kaufman. Kaufman on the run. Layup is good. Nice basket by Reed Kaufman as the Wildcats take an 11-2 lead. Cloud with the basketball, calling out the play. Johnson with it. Spins back. And there he is.
Nice shot.
Konkanowski. Konkanowski. There it is, buddy. We got it. Konkanowski.
3-ball
corner. No good. Rebound. Goes to Wildcats. Turn around, and that will be a foul on the play on Grant Infinger. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws for the Wildcats is number 12, Houston Scott. That's the first foul on Infinger, first team foul. First free throw is up, no good for Scott. Substitutions in the basketball game, number 4, Westminster, number 11, Chris Wood, and also number 15, Maxwell Cobb.
They got them nachos over there for you.
I'm good on nachos. I already had my jalapeno. Second free throw for Wood is up and good. For Scott is up and good. 12-5 early on, 3:25 remaining in this first quarter. Man-to-man defense. Charlie White, rebound, no good, takes it back up, and he's fouled on the play.
Kanowski. I can say it now. Kanowski.
Oh, yeah.
I got the end part. I got the end part right.
Yeah, Kanowski. Nah, it's Kanowski.
Yeah.
There it is. First free throw for White is up and good. I am butchering this kid's name, bro. We gonna get it right. We gonna get it right as soon as we possibly can. I probably should have asked Coach Trey Hatfield before the game, how to pronounce that name. I didn't think it was going to be that hard once I got to going.
Yeah. I feel you.
Second free throw for White on the way. And he puts it up and in. 12-7, 3:09 remaining.
I'm liking the new setting on the mics, too.
No doubt about it. Wilson with the basketball, bringing it across half court. Gets it to Wood. Now in the corner is Wilson. Penetrating.
Okay.
Spin move. Right hand layup, no good. However, foul is called on the play.
Ooh,
Headed to the line is to shoot 2 free throws is
he was in the kitchen cooking.
Brady Wilson. Foul will go against number 10. Randolph, his first personal foul, team second foul here in this first quarter. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws is Brady Wilson. First free throw up is good. 13-7. Second free throw on the way for Wilson. No good. Ball tipped around. And the basketball will go over to the Raiders. Hudson Cloud bringing it across half court. Man-to-man defense here for the Wildcats. Gets it to Enfinger. Now to White. Back to Enfinger. Head fake. Puts it on the floor. Step back. 2 ball. Short. No good. Rebound. Charlie White. However, he loses it. They get it to Brady Wilson. Wilson throws it ahead to Chris Wood. Wood looking. Now back to Wilson. Wilson drives baseline. Reverse layup. Blocked by Konkanowski. And they get it up to Cloud. Cloud to White. White pushing it across half court. And he takes it all. Left-hand layup. No good. However, he will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Great drive on the play that time by Charlie White as he got downhill, put his head down, and was determined to get to the basket and earns himself 2 free throws. That foul will go against number 5, Jansen Paulus. That will be his first personal foul, team's second foul here in this first quarter. First free throw for White is up and good. Second free throw on the way. And it's also good. Charlie White, his 4th point of the night, knocked down his first 2 free throws in this basketball game. Into the game for the Raiders, number 2, Walker Mitchell, and number 5, Declan Forgery. Full court pressure. However, Westminster breaks it easy and is laid up and in by number 15, Maxwell Cobb. 15-9. Cloud, corner, 3 ball. No good. Long rebound. Goes over to Chris Wood, and he's fouled on the play by Hudson Cloud. That will be Cloud's first personal foul, team 3rd foul here in this first quarter. Substitution in the game, back in the game for the Raiders is Grant Enfinger. Jansen Paulus pitches it in to Chris Wood. Chris Wood handling the point guard position. Drive. Great step through move, up and under, no good. Rebound, Enfinger. Enfinger crosses half court, kicks it over to Cloud. Cloud crossover to the middle. Euro step laid up, but he's fouled on the play, and he will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul will go against number 5, Forgery. That will be his 2nd personal foul, team 3rd foul here in this first quarter. Hudson Cloud headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And it rattles out, no good. Substitution into the game for the Raiders, number 22, George Newman. replacing Declan Fordery. Second free throw on the way for Cloud. And it's also no good. Steps to the line and misses both. 15-9. Westminster quickly across. Floater, no good. Rebound goes to the Raiders. 15-9, 105 remaining here in this first quarter. Hudson Cloud with the basketball, pushing, hesitates, gets it to the corner. 3-ball on the way. Challenge, no good. And it will go out of bounds over to Westminster. Substitution in the game. Back in the game for the Raiders is number 4, Charlie Wright, replacing Walker Mitchell. With the battle now, Reed Kaufman, bring it to half court, calling out a play. Kaufman, hand off to Scott. Now to Wilson, corner 3-ball, quick catch and shoot is knocked down by number 15, Maxwell Cobb. 18-9. Enfinger with the basketball, crossover, gets the screen, nice roll to the basket. Layup is no good, however, he earns 2 free throws and will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Is Reed Kaufman, is Newman. George Newman headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul will go against number 45, Max Leatherwood, his first personal foul, team 4th foul in this first quarter. Free throw up, no good for Newman. Second free throw on the way. Second free throw for Newman. Up and is good. Newman splits a pair at the line. Full court man-to-man pressure here for Randolph. Bringing it across half court is Brady Wilson. Wilson gets a screen. Good jump out by the Raiders. Thrown inside, double team. Tough shot inside, no good. Rebound goes to Enfinger. Enfinger pitches it ahead. TJ Hood. Fall away, no good at the buzzer is Enfinger. And that will do it for the first quarter as Randolph is down by 8. 18-10 to Westminster here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week. Right here on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page is streaming live on the NFHS network. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week here for this 4A Area 15 matchup between Westminster and the Randolph Raiders. Started the second quarter, Westminster has the basketball. They get it into Reed Kaufman. Kaufman comes off the screen, looking, throws it back to Brady Wilson. Head fake, thought about the 3. Didn't take it, dribble handoff. Moving it around is the Wildcats. Up top with it. Max Leatherwood gets it over. Long 3-ball, no good. Goes to Hudson Cloud with the basketball now, crossing half court. Randolph comes out of the horn set. Dribble handoff, throwback, open three from the corner is good. Knocked down three by Konkanowski. (18-13). Nearly a turnover. Get it to Brady Wilson. Wilson looking. Throws it across. Three ball from the corner. No good. Rebound Grant Enfinger. Enfinger kicks it ahead. Pushing across is TJ Hood. Hood drives baseline. Picks up his dribble. Throws it out to Hudson Cloud. Cloud kicks it. No spacing on the floor for the Raiders. And a turnover on the play. Brady Wilson with the basketball. Gets it to Kaufman. Kaufman over to Cobb, back to Wilson. Wilson double team. Kicks it cross court to Scott. Scott tries to throw it in. Nearly a turnover. Cobb pull up. Jump shot, no good. Rebound goes to Hood. Transition. Down the hole, down to the skip, no good. Rebound goes to the Wilds. Brady's in back out, no good. Rebound Hudson Cloud. Fast-paced action here in this second quarter. 18-13 with 5:43 remaining. Charlie White, deep three, and he knocks it down. Big-time basket for Charlie White as the Raiders cut this lead to 2, 18-16 with 5:37 and quick timeout by Westminster. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with you. Quick basket, quick comeback here in this second quarter for the Raiders as they get some baskets to go. Like I mentioned, I talked to Coach Trey Hatfield before the game, and he says always a good thing when you can make shots. If they can continue to make shots in this basketball game, something they struggled with a little bit in the first quarter, he said they will be good to go tonight. Coming out in this second quarter, they've knocked down a couple threes, got themselves back into this basketball game to cut the lead to 2. 5:35 remaining here in the first half. With the basketball is Westminster. Coming across the Wildcats is Brady Wilson. Kicks it over to Kaufman. Kaufman crossover. Randolph to Scott. Back to Wilson on the left wing. Wilson double team. Get rid of it. Kicks it across to Kaufman in the corner. Kaufman looking inside, does get it inside, throws it back out. Kaufman drive baseline, kick it to the other corner. Wide open three is no good. Rebound Hudson Cloud. Westminster is yet to get a basket to fall here in this quarter. To White, now to Cloud. Back to White. White, another three. Long, no good. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. Wilson kicks it ahead to Kaufman. Kaufman looking between the legs, dribble, spin, gives it up. Wilson comes off the screen, and they get Charlie White for the foul. Foul will go against White. That'll be his first personal foul, team first foul here in this second quarter. 18-16, 4:25 remaining in the first half. Substitution in the ball game for Westminster is number 11, Chris Wood. Wood gets it, being guarded by White. Over to Leatherwood. Leatherwood nearly turns it over. Drops it off. Wood, floater, and it's good. Great shot that time by number 11, Chris Wood. 20-16. Hudson Cloud brings it across. Hand off to Grant Enfinger. Enfinger, downhill, turnaround, fade away. Good. Beautiful shot by Grant Enfinger as he knocks down his first basket of the ball game. Wilson, crossover, gets to that left hand, kicks it out to Leatherwood. Leatherwood, 3-ball, good. Back-to-back action here from Randolph High School. Hudson Cloud back across quickly, gets it to end finger. Kanowski, 3-ball, no good. Rebound goes to Wilson. Wilson gets it up to Wood. Wood, crossover, back to Wilson up top. Quickly over to Kaufman. Kaufman thought about it, drives, kicks it outside to Scott. Scott now to Wilson. Wilson picks up his dribble up top to Wood. Wood straight on 3, no good. Gets his own rebound, tipped away. However, he knocks it out of bounds, and the basketball will go over to Randolph. Hudson Cloud with the basketball, bringing it across half court. Gets it to end finger, now to Konkanowski. Up to White, nearly a turnover, and he does. Picked up by Chris Wood, and he pulls the 3, and it's good. Knocked down 3 by number 11, Chris Wood, as he picks up the steal and gets the basket to push this to an 8-point ball game. 26-18, 2:35 remaining. Konkanowski, 3-ball from the corner, and he knocks it down. Konkanowski knocks down the corner 3. 5-point basketball game. A lot of action going on right here in this 4A Area 15 matchup. Kaufman spins, 3-ball on the way, and it rattles in for number 12, Houston Scott.
Got it.
Hudson Cloud with the basketball, calling out the play. To the right wing, the Hood, now to Konkanowski. Kanowski's feeling it. You can tell Konkanowski's feeling it. 3-ball pull up, no good. But however, rebound by Enfinger. Enfinger goes up, misses it, and it's blocked underneath. Picked up by Leatherwood. Leatherwood downhill, looking. Trap, gets it out to Wood. Wood inside to Scott. Scott bobbles it. And he found the play. .21, 144 remaining. Substitution into the game for Randolph, number 3, Hayden Johnson, replacing Charlie White. Coach Trey Hatfield calls out what he wants as Hudson Cloud crosses half court. Cloud gets it to end finger, back to Cloud, quick 3. Rouse out, no good. Rebound Leatherwood. Brady Wilson cross court. Gets it inside to Scott. Back outside to Wood. Up top to Kaufman. Kaufman looking to Leatherwood. Inside to Kaufman. Great pass. And he throws it down. Houston Scott with Bay Jam.
Nothing wrong with it.
Hudson Cloud gets downhill, puts it up, no good. Rebound goes to Westminster. They're pushing ahead. However, turnover on the play, gets it up to Enfinger. Enfinger crossing half court. Pull up, 3-ball, no good, short. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. Reed Kaufman with the basketball. Between the circles. Hand off to Leatherwood. Leatherwood puts it on the floor, drives. Floater up, no good. However, it's tipped in by Houston Scott. As Westminster takes a 12-point advantage, 33-21 with 18 seconds remaining in this first half. Big time run by the Wildcats to stretch this lead to 12. Cloud looking, 5 on the clock, spins, Enfinger, 3-ball, no good. And that will do it for the first half as the Westminster Wildcats in the first half on a 8-0 run to push this to a 12-point game, 33-21 to end this first half from this 4A Area 15 matchup here at Randolph High School. You're listening to the iBall Radio Game of the Week here on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming live on the NFHS Network. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week as Westminster leads Randolph 33-21 in this 4A Area 15 matchup. First half stats. Before we get to those, I got a little bit, it looks like NFHS Network is down. So if you're trying to watch us on NFHS Network, go over to the iBall Radio YouTube page. That's little iBall Radio, and you can watch the live stream live on YouTube. However, Westminster ends that second quarter on an 8-0 run after Randolph cut the lead to 2. They go on a run to stretch it out to a 12-point advantage here at halftime. Leading scorer for Westminster coming out on fire in that first quarter. However, kind of slowed down once it got going because he did have that, as we mentioned, Brady Wilson turned his ankle in the warm-up session for Westminster. However, came out and scored the first 7 points for the Wildcats, ending that first half with 8 points in the half. Also, with 8 points for Westminster is number 12, Houston Scott, as he really turned it on and scored all 8 of his points in that second quarter. Also getting in the scoring column for the Wildcats, number 11, Chris Wood with 5 points. Number 45, Max Leatherwood, contributed 3. And rounding out the scoring for the Wildcats, number 22, Reed Coffin, also had 2 points. However, for the Raiders, doing the bulk of the scoring in this basketball game is a guy that we've been struggling with his name. Well, I'm not going to say we. I have been struggling with his name all game long, and that's Alex Konkanowski. He pitched in 11 points in that first half. Also, number 4, coming in, scoring, Charlie White with 7 points, and Grant Enfinger, the leading scorer for this Raiders basketball team, only with 1 basket in that first half, is part of the reason they have a 12-point disadvantage in this first half. Coming out, Coach Trey Hatfield, I'm sure, stressed to his team like he stressed to me in the pregame, they must rebound the basketball. A lot of long rebounds are coming out. However, they must get some shots to fall. He mentioned it's always easier when you get shots to fall. He said they had been shooting a really good clip over the last several games, and he expected that to continue. However, only able to put in 21 first half points. Well, there's your first half notes. Interesting to see how this second half is going to wrap up from this 4A Area 15 matchup here on iBall Radio, Game of the Week on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming live on the NFHS Network. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week. Starting fives headed back out for both teams. With the basketball to kick off this second half will be the Randolph Raiders. Pitching it in is Grant Enfinger, gets it in to Hudson Cloud. Cloud being guarded by Wilson. Comes off an Enfinger screen, looking. Konkanowski up top, quick 3-ball straight ahead. No good. Rebound, Grant Enfinger. Head fake, fade away, and he knocks it up and in. Grant Enfinger gets an early basket here in this second half. They're going to need more scoring from him if they want to continue to stick around in this basketball game. 33-23 here early in this third quarter. Step back. Wilson, no good. Rattles out. Rebound, Enfinger tipped out. However, picked up by Charlie White. Hudson Cloud with the basketball, bringing it across half court. Konkanowski, guarded by Kaufman, throws it into Enfinger. Enfinger backing down. Fade away again, no good. However, rebound Hudson Cloud knocked away, picked up by Brady Wilson. Numbers on the way for Westminster. Euro step, Brady Wilson lays it up and in. Great move that time by Brady Wilson. 35-23. Charlie White, head fake, puts it on the floor, gets all the way to the basket, puts it up, and he's fouled on the play. Charlie Wilson will head to the free throw line and shoot 2 free throws. Foul will go against number 15, Maxwell Cobb. That is his first personal foul, team first foul here in this third quarter. Charlie White, first free throws up and good. Second free throw for White on the way. Front rim, but it rattles in. 10-point basketball game, 35-25. Brady Wilson up quick, gets it up to Leatherwood. Leatherwood comes off the screen, kicks it to the corner, and it's a turnover on the play. That's what the Raiders are going to need. They're going to have to get some stops on the defensive end and continue to score. I like what Coach Trey Hatfield did starting out this third quarter by making it an emphasis to go inside to Grant Enfinger. Grant Enfinger is their leading scorer so far in this basketball season, and they have to get him going. There he gets it up top, puts it on the floor, step back, fade away, short, no good. However, rebound on the play, no foul is called, thrown up by Grant Wilson. Wilson throws it up, nearly a turnover, and it is turned over. Picked up by Hayden Johnson. Johnson. Oh, great move by Hayden Johnson. Spin, and he puts it up and in. 35-27, 6 minutes remaining. Kaufman up top. Now Leatherwood in the corner, drives baseline, goes up, Konkanowski blocks it. However, he gets it back and puts it up and in. Way to stay with it by Max Leatherwood. Hudson Cloud brings it across half court. Cloud looking, drives, and it's blocked by Wilson. However, he fouled on the play, and Hudson Cloud would head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul will go against number 10, Brady Wilson. That is his first personal foul, team second foul here in this third quarter. First free throw on the way for Cloud. And it's no good as he misses his third free throw of this basketball game. Gotta hit the freebies, man. We know a lot of these basketball games that we've had all season long have come down to 2 things: free throws and turnovers. You gotta make the free ones. Second free throws up and also no good as Hudson Cloud is 0 for 4 from the free throw line so far in this basketball game. Kaufman with the basketball. Now to Wilson. Gets it to Cobb. Cobb back to Wilson. Open 3. No good. Tipped around. Rebound Cobb as he grabs it, puts it up and in. Great job by tracking that basketball by Maxwell Cobb as the Wildcats take a 39-27 lead with 4:58 remaining. And something fell on the floor. Referee timeout. Substitution in the basketball game. Number 11, Chris Wood, replacing Mike Scott. Infinger gets it in the Cloud. Gets it to Infinger. Dribble handoff back to Cloud. Cloud tries to get it inside. Nearly a turnover. However, Cloud picks it back up. Throws it across court. Konkanowski head fake. Drives. Puts it up and in. Great move on the play by Alex Konkanowski. 10-point basketball game. 39-29. 4:30 remaining in the third quarter. Hoffman to Wilson. Now to Cobb. Back to Wilson. Wilson looking to use the Cobb screen, throws it outside to Kaufman. Kaufman looking inside, and he turns the basketball over. Konkanowski with it, having a really good game. 13 points so far in this basketball game. Kicks it to the opposite corner, dribbling, driving, hook shot, no good, and there's a foul called on the play. Going against number 3, Peyton Johnson. That will be his first personal foul. Team first foul here in this third quarter. 39-29, 4:02 remaining here in the third quarter. Westminster with the basketball, bringing it across half court. Here's Reed Kaufman. Kaufman hands off. Leatherwood, quick trigger, air ball, no good, and a foul is called on the play. Foul will go against number 12, Houston Scott. That's his second personal foul, third team foul here in this third quarter. 10-point ball game, 39-29, 3:48 remaining in the third. Hudson Cloud crosses half court. Kicks it over to Johnson, back to Cloud. Cloud looking, pitches it back to Infinger. Infinger looking. Johnson outside to Konkanowski, filling in! Konkanowski knocks down another three-pointer as he puts in his 16th point of this basketball game.
Oh, yeah, they're going to make a T-shirt after this one.
39-32. Hoffman, dribble, gets it to Wood. Wood nearly turns it over. Knocked out of bounds. Basketball will stay here with the Wildcats. Chris Wood tries to throw it in, and it's turned over, picked up by Konkanowski. Gets it over to Charlie White. White to Hood. Hood with it up top between the circles. Kicks it over to the right wing to Cloud. Cloud looking, penetrate. Great spin move by Hudson Cloud, and he puts it up and in as they cut the lead to 5. 39-34 with 2:40 remaining, and a timeout is called by the Westminster Wildcats.
Yeah, we need more plays like that.
Great play that time by Hudson Cloud as he gets downhill, gets a spin move, and lays it up and in. Full timeout on the floor. We'll take that break with him right here on the iBall Radio Game of the Week here from Randolph High School for this 4A Area 15 matchup between the Randolph Raiders and the Westminster Wildcats. Westminster leads 39-34 right here on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and the iBall Radio NFHS network. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week. 39-34, 2:39 remaining here in this third quarter. Westminster has the basketball. Brady Wilson gets it over to Kaufman. Kaufman up top to Leatherwood, being guarded by Hood. Quick pass to Wilson. Wilson snatch, hesitate, Euro step, scoop, layup. Nice move by Brady Wilson as he puts it up and in. A much-needed basket by the Wildcats as they take a 41-34 lead with 2:13 remaining in the third quarter. Grant Enfinger inside. Alex Konkanowski misses the layup. Great defense by Scott. Rebound goes to Westminster. Running the floor. Kaufman throws the alley-oop. It is nearly put in by Scott. However, picked up by Hood. Hood in transition, looking. Hands it off to Enfinger. Enfinger driving, and he's bumped on the play. Foul will go against Reed Kaufman, his second personal foul. Fourth team foul here in this third period. Next foul on the Wildcats will put the Raiders in the penalty. Konkanowski cut to the basket, and he lays it up and in. Alex Konkanowski is having himself a game with 18 points in his basketball game. Kaufman pushing, Leatherwood, corner three, no good. Rebound, Enfinger. 5-point basketball game, 41-36, 1:30 remaining in the third quarter. Hudson Cloud puts it on the floor, hands off to Enfinger. Enfinger down the lane, left-hand layup is good for Grant Enfinger as they cut this lead to 3, 41-38. Student section starting to get going. Brady Wilson, crossover, lays it up and in. Brady Wilson with a tough basket as he puts in his 14th point of the basketball game. Hood out of control, flips it up, no good, no call on the play, picked up by Brady Wilson. You better stop him, hesitate, kicks it back to Wood. Wood kicks it around, now to Wilson. 3-ball on the way, rattles out, no good. Rebound Scott, tipped away. Leatherwood picks it up, and Wilson says, let's hold down. Hand off to Kaufman, now to Scott. Back to Kaufman. Kaufman driving, puts it up, blocked on the play, gets his own rebound inside, and it's blocked again by Konkanowski. Kicked around, Scott has it, and that's a travel on the play, and that will be a turnover, and the basketball will go over to the Raiders. 43-38, 32.6 remaining in the third quarter. Substitution in the ball game. Returning is number 15, Cobb, replacing Scott. Hudson Cloud bringing it across half court. 20 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Cloud looking. Coach Trey Hatfield says he wants the last shot. Gets it to Enfinger. Enfinger looking. Going one-on-one. Great backdoor pass to Hood. Hood lays it up and in, and he's fouled on the play, and he will head to the line for the hoop and the harm.
That was a good job.
3-point ball game, 43-40 with 4.8 remaining. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws is number 0, TJ Hood. Foul will go against number 5, Jansen Paulus. That will be his second personal foul, team 5th foul. And the 3-point play is completed by TJ Hood. 2-point ball game, 43-41 with 4.8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Pitching it in for Westminster is Jensen Pollard. Gets it to Brady Wilson. Wilson crossing half court, pulls up, deep 3, front rim, no good, and that will do it for the end of the third quarter. As the Raiders cut this lead to 2, 43-41, headed into the fourth quarter. You're listening to the iBall Radio Game of the Week right here on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming on the NFHS network. here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week for the start of the fourth quarter as the Westminster Wildcats lead by 2 points, 43-41 over the Randolph Raiders for this 4A Area 15 matchup. With the basketball, Chris Wood gets it to Brady Wilson, and Brady Wilson knocks down the straight-ahead three to start off this fourth quarter, 46-41. Enfinger with it up top, gets it to Hood, hand off to Enfinger, nearly loses it, picks it back up, and he pulls a three. Three ball on the way, front rim, no good. Rebound goes to Cobb. Cobb hands it off to Wilson. Wilson's feeling good. 17 points so far in this basketball game for Brady Wilson. Paulus with it, looking. Paulus hands it off. Now Wilson with it up top. Crossover, spin, kicks it to the corner. Three ball, no good. Rebound, Grant Enfinger, fought for, and he steps on the out-of-bounds line, and the basketball will stay with Westminster. 5-point basketball game, 46-41, 7:04 remaining in the basketball game. Wilson gets it in the Wood, back to Wilson. Guarded by Cloud. Cloud better get in a stance. Crossover. Wilson, pull up. No good. Rebound, Konkanowski. Hand off to Enfinger. Enfinger kicks it up quick to Charlie White. White looking. Kicks it outside to Hudson Cloud. Over to Konkanowski. Konkanowski having a very good basketball game. Crossover. TJ Hood thought about it. Kicks it back to Konkanowski. He pulls it. No good. Tipped around. Out of bounds off Charlie White. Basketball will go over to Westminster. The name of this basketball game right now for the Raiders is stops. They have to get stops on the defensive end. They have to slow down the scoring of Brady Wilson as he is feeling really, really good in his basketball game already with 17 points to lead the Wildcats. Kick over, Paulus with it, looking, driving, nearly travels with the basketball. However, gets it out to Chris Wood. Wood up top, straight on three ball, no good. Tipped out, picked up by Paulus. Paulus drives, blocked on the play, gets his own rebound, and he puts it up and in. Great hustle on the play by number 5, Jensen Paulus. 7-point basketball game, 48-41, and Coach Trey Hatfield wants a timeout. Full timeout, we'll take that break with you right here on the iBall Radio Game of the Week from the iBall Radio.com, iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming live on the NFHS network. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week here from Randolph High School. 48-41, Westminster leads Randolph with exactly 6 minutes remaining in the basketball game. TJ Hood with the basketball up top between the circles, looking. Guarded by Mike Scott, hand off to Grant Enfinger. Enfinger. Charlie White with it, driving, and that is a jump ball is called. Possession will stay here with the Raiders. Hudson Cloud checks in the game for Konkanowski. How to get it in, gets it in to Hudson Cloud. Cloud in the corner with it. Tipped away by Brady Wilson. Cloud, spin move, tipped away again by Wilson. Great defense, that time by Brady Wilson guarding the basketball. Substitution coming in the game for Westminster. Returning is number 12, Houston Scott, replacing number 15, Maxwell Cobb. Charlie White over to Hood. Hood looking. And guarded by Leatherwood. Up top with it is Charlie White, quick three. Needed it, no good. Rebound goes to Scott. Kaufman with the basketball. Wildcats in no rush, up by 7 with 4:55 remaining. Scott with it. Kicks it over to Kaufman. Kaufman in the corner to Wilson. Wilson driving to the left. Pull up jump shot. No good. Rebound Charlie White. White, end finger. Thought about it. Puts it on the floor and he travels with the basketball. Tough night so far for Grant Enfinger. Only 6 points in this basketball game so far. Still a 7-point ball game, 48-41, 4:28 remaining. Leatherwood on the left wing with it, kicks it up top to Wilson, guarded by Cloud. Gets it to Kaufman. Kaufman driving, strong move, no good, on rebound, puts it on the floor, kick out, Leatherwood, 3-ball, bang! Knocked down 3 from Max Leatherwood to push this to a 10-point ball game. Much needed basket right now for Randolph. Kicks it inside. Fadeaway. Great shot by Grant Enfinger as he gets it to go to cut this lead to 8, 51-43 with 3:44 remaining. Scott with it. Kicks it to Kaufman. Now to Leatherwood. Back to Wilson. Wilson looking. Max Leatherwood up top with it. Wilson going one-on-one. Gets a screen from Scott. Double team. Wide open in the corner. No good. Rebound goes. And there's a foul on the play. The foul will go against number 12, Houston Scott. That is his 3rd personal foul. Team first foul here in this 4th quarter. No real foul trouble for either team. Substitution in the basketball game. Returning is number 15, Maxwell Cobb, replacing Houston Scott. Hudson Cloud with it, gets a screen from Enfinger. Cloud goes up and the basketball is blocked and it will stay here with the Raiders. Coach Hatfield calls what he wants. Gets it to Konkanowski. Can't leave him open. Now to Charlie White. White putting it on the floor. Kick back. Enfinger straight on 3. Rattles out. No good. Kicks it to Houston Cloud. Cloud gets it to Konkanowski. Konkanowski back out. To Cloud. Inside to Grant Enfinger. Great move. And a foul is called on the play. Foul goes against number 15, Maxwell Cobb, his 2nd personal foul, team's 2nd foul here in this 4th quarter. And a timeout is called on the floor, full timeout by Westminster. 8-point ball game, 51-43, 2:38 remaining. We'll take that break with him. Coming back, the Raiders of Randolph will have the basketball down 8, trying to cut into this lead on the iBall Radio Game of the Week here on iBallradio.com iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming on the NFHS network. And we're back for the final 2:38 of this basketball game, 51-43. Westminster leads Randolph. Charlie White with it on the left wing, gets the screen, drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped around, picked up, put up and in by number 3, Hayden Johnson. 51-45, 2:22 remaining in the ball game. Hoffman with it up top, hands off to Leatherwood. Now to Cobb, over to Wilson. Now to Kaufman. Cobb. Back to Wilson. Westminster's in no rush. Wilson drives, scoop layup, no good. Picked up by Cloud in transition, no numbers. However, Charlie White, wide open 3. Bang! Knocked down 3 by Charlie White to cut this lead to 3. 51-48 with 1:43 remaining. We got a ball game. We got a ball game. Listen, I say all the time, you don't want to start playing too slow with a lead. And there's a tip out, nearly a steal by Houston Cloud. You don't want to start playing too conservative on a lead because that gives a team a chance to come back. And the Raiders or Randolph are making a push here with 1:20 remaining, 51-48. Up top, Brady Wilson, deep 3, no good. Rebound goes to Grant Enfinger. Kicks it up, Alex Konkanowski. Charlie White, pull up 3, back rim, no good. Rebound goes to Leatherwood.
Needed that one.
I don't know if Coach Trey Hatfield wanted that shot. However, 51-48, 56.3 seconds remaining in the basketball game.
Ooh, that would have been big if he'd have hit that.
Yeah, that would have been a huge shot. Quick shot, tough shot, contested shot, 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here with you. If I'm Coach Trey Hatfield and I'm in, here's the question you have to be asking yourself. If you're the staff for the Randolph Raiders, do I start to extend this basketball game? Do I foul? Do I play straight up? Because as we know, here in the state of Alabama, for area basketball games, there's no shot clock. So with there being no shot clock, will Westminster sit on this basketball and play conservative? Now, I just got out that playing conservative a lot of times loses basketball games because it makes players tight. It has them not playing the way they've played the entirety of this basketball game. Will they come out, run their normal offense, and try to get a basket and try to extend this lead? They throw it in, and Coach Trey Hatfield decides to extend the basketball game. That was their first team foul, so they have to foul 3 more times to at least get it to 4. That is the second personal foul going against Houston Cloud. You can bet that it's going to be another foul on this basketball play. And a second foul goes against number 4, Charlie White. That'll be his second personal foul, team's second foul here in this fourth quarter. Great strategy here for Coach Trey Hatfield as he understands I need my guys. I got to get my team fouls up just in case this does turn into a basketball game that we want to put them on the free throw line to challenge them the rest of it. Mass substitutions into the game for the Raiders just for foul purposes. Nearly a turnover, and it is turned over. Gets it to Grant Enfinger. Enfinger lays it up, and a timeout is called by Coach Trey Hatfield before the ball is wedged in the basket. And there you have it. Timeout is called. Great job. Listen, Coach Hatfield had subbed in his bench players just to foul. When they got the turnover, he instantly called a timeout to get his guys back into the basketball game. Great job that time by Coach Trey Hatfield, realizing the situation as they pick up a huge turnover and get the basketball down 3, 51-48. Here, it is iBall Radio Game of the Week from this 4A Area 15 matchup, the battle for second place in this area. Now,
wow,
if you're Coach Hatfield, who are you drawing this play up for? Grant Enfinger only has 8 points in this game. However, you see his rhythm is picked up throughout the game. Charlie White. Hey, listen, Charlie White knocked down his last 3. He missed the last 3 to go at the tying 3. However, he has 12 points with 4 3-pointers in his basketball game. And we already know Alex Konkanowski with 18 points in his basketball game has been dead eye from the 3-point line all night long. Who does Coach Trey Hatfield go to in this presser situation? Charlie White throws it in, kicks it, no rush, gets it up top to Konkanowski. Enfinger with it on the left wing, kicks it up top to Hudson Cloud. Cloud comes off to the basket, drives, and one by Hudson Cloud, and he puts it in, and he will head to the free throw line to tie up this basketball game with 38.1 seconds remaining. However, Hudson Cloud is down on the floor as he falls hard to the floor, and he's grabbing at his lower back. Now, Breezy, I will tell you this. This is a big free throw.
Yes.
By Hudson Cloud.
Yes.
Hudson Cloud, so far in this basketball game, is 0 for 4 from the free throw line. He is 0 for 4 from the free throw line in this basketball game. And a 30-second timeout is called to allow Hudson Cloud to gain his composure. Listen, he is 0 for 4 in this basketball game, headed to the line to shoot one of the biggest free throws of this season for the Raiders of Randolph.
For sure.
51-50, headed to the line after this 30-second timeout. Now, Westminster, up by at least 12 points in this second half, has allowed Randolph to get back in this basketball game. Are they tight? Can Brady Wilson come up with another huge play in this basketball game? This is a huge free throw. Even if he misses it, with 38.1 seconds remaining, plenty of time left in this basketball game. However, Randolph still only has 2 team fouls. Hudson Cloud headed to the line to shoot one to finish the hoop and harm. Student section from Westminster getting loud. Cloud with the free throw. And he knocks it down to tie this basketball game up at 51 with 35 seconds remaining.
When the pressure's on.
Coming across half court is Brady Wilson. Hand off to Kaufman. Kaufman gets it over to Cobb. Cobb to Scott. Mike Scott, that is. Now to Kaufman. Looks like Westminster going for the last shot of this basketball game, and a timeout is called by Westminster as they will cut with 14.6 seconds remaining. Tie ball game, 51-51.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. This is
why you watch iBall Radio. Listen, if you haven't been watching our game of the weeks all year long, we have continuously had games like this all season long. When you call iBall Radio to come call your game and to cover your basketball game, this is the type of game you can get. Now, if you're listening right now, go subscribe to the iBallRadio.com. Go subscribe to iBallRadio.com so you can stay up to date with all things high school basketball here in the state of Alabama. Your number one source for high school basketball in the state of Alabama is iBall Radio, and you can keep up with all information on the iBallRadio.com website. Go subscribe right now on iBallRadio.com. iBall Radio Game of the Week is brought to you by the Glenn Wilson Lending Team. If you need help with your mortgage lending needs, holler at our guy, Glenn Wilson, at Movement Mortgage at the GlennWilsonLendingTeam.com. Here we are. 14.6 seconds remaining. Tie basketball game, 51-51. Westminster with the basketball. Getting ready to kick it in is Kaufman. Kaufman throws it into the backcourt to Brady Wilson. Wilson with it, guarded by Hudson Cloud. Wilson, now to Kaufman. Looking, Cobb. Leatherwood. Nearly an illegal screen, nearly a turnover. Oh, throws it up. Brady Wilson driving, floater at the buzzer. No good, and we have overtime.
Wow.
Headed to overtime here at this 4A Area 15 matchup between Westminster and Randolph as the game is at 51-51. We have free basketball.
Yes, sir.
We'll take a break right here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week and prepare for overtime as both teams in regulation 51-51 here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week on iBallRadio.com, iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming live on the NFHS Network. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week as we have free basketball in this 4A Area 15 battle between Westminster and Randolph as we head into overtime with 4 minutes left to play. Jump ball is up and it goes over to the Wildcats. Brady Wilson with the basketball. Over to Leatherwood. Leatherwood getting downhill, driving, nearly travels, turns it over, picked up by Randolph. Coming across half court is Hudson Cloud. Cloud, great entry pass into Grant Enfinger. Enfinger, fade away, jump shot, no good. Rattles out, and the ball is tipped out of bounds and will go over to Westminster. Westminster with the basketball, bringing it across is Reed Kaufman. Kaufman turned it over on the last possession now. Gets it up top to Max Leatherwood. Brady Wilson, chased by Enfinger. Leatherwood, three ball, no good. Rebound, Brady Wilson. Leatherwood, Kaufman, spin move, no good. Picked up by Cloud. Numbers, Enfinger. Layup, and he misses the layup. Rebound goes over to Westminster. Kaufman, probing, pull-up jump shot, no good. Rebound to Konkanowski, gets it over to Grant Enfinger. Neither team can buy a shot so far here in the overtime period. Hudson Cloud, Coach Trey Hatfield calls out what he wants as we hear this 4A Area 15 battle for second place. Hudson Cloud driving, great move, hop step, inside, puts it up and in, and the Randolph Raiders take a 2-point advantage. 53-51, 2:15 remaining in this overtime period. Brady Wilson, spin move, looking, probing, gets inside, and a foul is called on the play. Headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws, number 10, Brady Wilson. Foul will go against number 3, Hayden Johnson. His second personal foul. First free throw for Wilson is no good, back rim. 53-51, 2:07 remaining in this overtime period. Second free throw on the way for Wilson, up, and he misses it, tipped around, rebound Charlie White. Brady Wilson having a stellar basketball game so far, steps to the line and misses both free throws. Oh, great move by Hudson Cloud. He gets it, kicks it out to Charlie White. Konkanowski, three ball, short, no good, front rim, and great block out by Kaufman. Great job by Reed Kaufman on the block out on the play. Two-point ball game, 53-51. Randolph leads with 1:40 remaining in this overtime period. Screen with the basketball is Wilson. Wilson says, hold up, crossover, pull up, jump shot. Short, no good, rebound Konkanowski. Charlie White with it up top, in between the circles, looking. Gets it in to Enfinger back to White. Gets a screen from Enfinger, he rolls. Great pass, and they call a charge. Charge called on the play on Grant Enfinger. Great job by number 11, Chris Wood, stepping up and taking the charge. That's a tough call. That's a bang, bang play. That is a bang, bang play, but it's called a charge on the play, and Coach Trey Hatfield is not happy about it, and you can't blame him for that. Scott nearly travels with the basketball, gets it to Wilson, now to Leatherwood. Leatherwood looking, picks up his dribble, now gets it to Chris Wood. Leatherwood looking inside, gets it inside to Chris Scott, back to Leatherwood, three ball on the way, short, no good, rebound Grant Enfinger, kicks it over to Hudson Cloud. 40 seconds remaining, 53-51, timeout by Coach Trey Hatfield. Full timeout on the floor. Two-point ball game, 38.2 seconds remaining in this overtime period. It's only been one basket scored in this overtime period. Westminster has yet to score in this overtime period. Full timeout. We'll take that break with you right here on the iBall Radio Game of the Week on iBallRadio.com, iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming on the NFHS Network. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week, 53-51, 38.2 seconds remaining. Looking to pitch it in for Randolph, Alex Konkanowski. Throws it in the backcourt to Hudson Cloud. Cloud being double teamed. Cloud continues, picks up his dribble. Enfinger. He did not have control of that basketball. That's a bad call. But he didn't have control. He can chop his feet. Referee is saying he chopped his feet, but he didn't have control of the basketball. That's a tough call by the referee. You can't travel if you don't have the ball. He didn't have the ball, so how can you call it travel? That was a tough call. However, Westminster basketball, 19 seconds remaining, 2-point game, Randolph leads. With it is Wilson. Leatherwood thought about the three, puts it on the floor, drives, blocked by Grant Enfinger. Basketball will stay with Westminster. Exactly 10 seconds to go, 2-point ball game, 53-51. Randolph leads. Looking to pitch it in is Kaufman.
OMG.
Kaufman gets it to Wilson. Now to Cobb, over to Kaufman, and a timeout is called with 5.5 remaining.
Oh, my goodness.
Great timeout call by Westminster because it looked like they were going a little slow, right? They were going a little slow with only 10 seconds remaining. They ran 4.5 seconds off the clock with 5.5 remaining.
Wow.
What does the coach for Westminster call? What is the play call? Do you go for the three, or do you try and get downhill and get to that free throw line and see if you can tie this basketball game up from the free throw line?
We're going to see. That's a tough decision.
Remember, no Jameer battle in this basketball game for Westminster. Westminster already knew what they wanted to run. They are back on the court with 20. Full timeout. They were back on the court with 20 seconds remaining. They were ready to go. They are not wasting any time. They already know what they want. 5.5 remaining, 2-point basketball game. Westminster with the basketball, down 2. Brady Wilson with it, coming down, looking, pull up, 3-ball at the buzzer, short, no good, and Randolph picks up the victory, 53-51, as they take down Westminster in this 4A Area 15 battle, and a battle for second place, as they are now tied for second place in the area with Westminster. So they split the series lead here, and we will be back with Coach Trey Hatfield and our player of the game, Alex Konkanowski. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week as Randolph pulls out a huge overtime victory over 4A Area 15 rival Westminster 53-51. And I'm here with Coach Trey Hatfield. Coach, tell me about this basketball game.
I mean, first off, that was a crazy game, just all around. I mean, credit to Westminster. I mean, Brady Wilson is a amazing player.
Mm-hmm. He's a dog.
Be injured like he did, and like even in the warm-up, he got injured and came out and played a hell of a game. Like, that dude is a competitor at the highest level. But, like, our guys just kept on fighting. We kept getting down. Basketball is a game of runs, and, like, that game right there is the definition of that.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
They kept making runs, and we just kept fighting and fighting and fighting. And that's what happens when you just keep on fighting. Good things happen.
So, Coach, you struggled in the first half of that basketball game, getting points, only scoring 21 points in that first half. However, you came out in that third quarter, got down by 12 points, but it seemed like your team just did not want to quit as they made a good comeback. Kind of talk about during that period, what was your message to your team?
The message has been the same all year. Our guys have fought through adversity so much this year with guys getting injured, guys missing games with the flu and such, and we just have continued to stay together through everything. And that was the message that entire quarter. We've been through this all year. Tonight's no different. And we're now 3-0 in overtime. So this isn't the first time we've been in overtime. Like, we've been battle tested all year, and tonight was a culmination of all of that.
No doubt about it. So now you guys are tied with Westminster for second place in Area 15. Going forward, what's going to be your message to your team saying, hey, we still have everything out in front of us?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's it. We have everything possible to keep on fighting for this season. And again, like, we have an incredibly difficult area with MA, Westminster, us. Like, the two teams that get out of this area, I feel good about our chances of getting to regional. So, like, our guys know what's at stake here. I mean, we haven't played at Jacksonville State or a regional in a long time.
Right.
I mean, looking at the banner up there, I'm trying to find out the last year, but it's not up there. So, I mean, that's been our goal the entire year. We talked about it at Media Day. Like, getting to Jacksonville is what we're fighting for. And, like, tonight was a big step in showing that game at their place didn't mean anything, that we're going to show up and fight every single night, no matter what the past has shown us.
So talk about this kid standing behind us, man. Alex, listen, I might have butchered his name all game. Konkanowski, if I said it right? Kokanowski. I got it close. I was close.
Yeah.
So talk about him. 18 huge points in his basketball game. Talk about his contribution in this game coming up and getting you guys to the end of this ball game.
So he's been one that we've relied on so much this year with Grant being out for that period of time. He stepped up huge in some games. He had 23 against somebody, 21 in another game. He's had games of where he's just not missing from three. He's an incredible talent, and, like, he's still a raw prospect right now with so much more to get better and grow. I'm so proud of him because, like, some big games he hadn't quite been ready for this year in his first real varsity experience, but tonight was a huge game, and he stepped up to as much as we needed. Every single time we needed something, he was there to give it to us.
No doubt about it, man. Well, Coach, I want to say congratulations on this huge win. And, hey, listen, you got everything out ahead of you. And good luck on the rest of the season.
Appreciate it. Can't believe we had this great of a crowd and game here tonight. Appreciate y'all being here to cover it. It was an incredible experience.
No doubt about it, man. There you have it, man. Listen, Coach Trey Hatfield, as they pull out a huge victory, 53-51 over rival Westminster. We'll be right back with the iBall Radio Player of the Game, Alex Kokanowski, with 18 huge points. We'll be right back after this. Job, baby. No doubt. No doubt. Hey, man, good game, boy. Hey, got a new nickname. Yeah, you got a nickname today. Back up one step. Hey, man, you make me look small on camera, man. Come on now. And we're back here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week. And I'm here with the iBall Radio Player of the Game, Alex Kokanowski, with 18 huge points. Alex, just take me through it, man. How'd you feel in this basketball game tonight?
Well, we came out, and I missed the three, right? But I just thought, like, just going to keep shooting it, you know? So come down, hit another three, kind of got my confidence going. I just built from there.
Being a young guy on this basketball team, kind of talk about how it is and how it feels to step up for your team in such a big moment.
Well, I know this is my first year of varsity, and it's just like the seniors are just a big part of it. They push me through practice, just help me improve, and big part of why my success.
No doubt about it. So talk about it, man. Beating that rival, man. Beating those guys that you just knocked off, knowing you had a game over at their place where you guys didn't play that well, right? Yes, to come back and win this game in overtime, talk about what it feels for you guys' confidence going forward.
Well, I think it's just going to push us. We're going to try to improve, trying to make a run in playoffs, Felt good, though. Don't like these guys.
No doubt about it. Listen, and it's okay to have a rival that you don't like and to beat them in a game of this magnitude. Now, going forward, you had 20-point games this season so far. To come out and have 18 huge points and lead your team in this game, just talk about how it felt for you personally.
I mean, it just feels amazing, like all my friends, in the stands, it feels good, help the team win.
No doubt about it. Well, you did get a new nickname tonight, and we told you. Hey, Breezy, what's his new nickname? Ski! There he has it, man. Alex Konkanowski, the iBall Radio Game of the Week with 18 huge points as they knock off Westminster 53-51 in overtime. We'll be back to wrap it up here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week. My man. Hey, good job, dude. No doubt. Hey, hit us up on iBall, man. Hit me on Instagram. All right, no doubt. All right. Hey, I know it. I can't wait. And there you have it here from the iBall Radio Game of the Week and this 4A Area 15 battle as the Randolph Raiders knock off the Westminster Wildcats 53-51 in overtime. Derek Williams, Breezy, here from iBallRadio.com, Game of the Week on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming live on the NFHS Network. We'll see you guys back here on Monday as we will be down in Mobile, Alabama for Murphy versus Baker on the MLK holiday. Thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. We'll see you guys back here on Monday night. Peace. That one.